Hi Rioters, it's Tuesday, and if today had an emotion, it would definitely be frustration. Not to say that I'm a particularly frustrative person, nor am I, very angsty, but today is just one of those days where I did not want to go to school, or to be with people, or any of that, so bear with me. This vlog will probably be about 75% rant, and about 5% what I'm actually supposed to be talking about, which is where I have been in the world. And the other 20% will just be a mystery. We will never know. So, on we go. So, enough where I've been. I feel kind of egotistical talking about that. I don't know if that's just me or if it's just people in general, but I find it really, really boastful to be talking about, oh yes, and I've gone here, and oh yes, I have been to the bottom of the ocean, and I've climbed Mount Everest. Oh, I've been on the moon. Yeah, that's where it's gonna escalate to one day. I think that it would be really, really cool if we perfected terraforming. Then I would certainly go to, like, Mars or Mercury. Probably Mercury. I like that a lot better. Except I can't say the word Mercury. That's the first thing that bugs me. That's one of the things that comes to my head. For instance, I'm from the Midwest. I don't know if you can tell, but I have a pretty stereotypical American accent. For all of you foreigners, you foreign rioters out there. So I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Wisconsin. And so our pronunciation is a little different than a lot of people in the rest of the country. Our accent isn't nearly as noticeable as like a southern accent or even a Seattle accent. So there's just very subtle differences. For instance, one of the biggest things we have is using the soft E sound, the S sound, in places where it shouldn't be. So for instance, this right here is a bag. I carry my stuff in a bag. I know that a lot of people in the rest of the country and the rest of the world, they say bag with an A sound. We say bag out here. A second one that is pretty common with us is we say milk. You drink milk. Milk comes from a cow, not milk. We say crayon, not crayon. So this is a crayon. Just little things like that are pretty much the biggest things in the Midwestern accent, I guess. Another thing that irritates me is people doing things to prove they can do it. More of a mob mentality thing. This is gonna be I'm sorry, this video will probably surpass the 5-minute time limit, as all of mine have. Bear with me. But mob mentality, this is one of those things that irritates me, because I see myself as a pretty independent person. At least I think I am. I can make decisions without having people verify them or agree with me. I can make controversial decisions. I can debate things. So that's me. And it irritates the crap out of me when people do things just for the sake of trying to show people that they are capable. They have those capabilities, that they're able to make decisions without anyone else. And the decisions they make don't benefit them nor others. They simply irritate everyone else. I'm a freshman in high school. I don't know what that's equivalent to in other parts of the world, I'm sorry. We have a thing called study hall, which is essentially it's completely silent, and you do your homework and your assignments in that time. And people find it extremely fun that the rules of the study hall are basically you cannot talk. That's basically the only rule of the entire thing. You can't talk. And kids find it that it's obviously the best idea to prove, that they are free-thinking, complex beings, is that they must speak as loudly as possible. I mean, if you were discussing, like, antimatter, or religion, or your views on abortion, I could understand that. But no, we have to discuss something as retarded as, yo man, did you see a whole ass? Jesus. I hate objectification of women. I'm a little of a feminist, just gonna say that right now. I believe in gender equality. It just irritates me when our half, or my half of the species, is objectified as a sexual object. I really, really hate that. Especially since it's so prevalent. It's expected in our society that women are supposed to be a little bit stupid and a little bit of a hoe. I'm gonna title this movie Explicit, so if you look up there, that's why it's called this. Why must we do this? This is horrible. I mean, we've come a long way. Suffrage in the United States, I don't know what happened in other parts of the world. Oh, I'm so uneducated. Suffrage occurred in 1920, which gave women the right to vote. And that was a large accomplishment. We need a woman in office here. God, why don't we have a woman? Oh, yeah, we do have a woman running for president. Never mind, forgive me. The Tea Party. Tea Party lady. Whose name just flew through my brain. Oh, I like her. I don't care. I don't like politics. I mean, I think they're interesting to study because they're a complex social system. But I don't really have a view on what my political stance is. We have accomplished absolutely nothing today. So you briefly heard about the places I've been. You heard that I'm sick of people correcting pronunciation, the objectification of women, and my stance on politics, which is absolutely nothing. So, I guess that'll wrap it up. I'm sure this is going to be much longer than 5 minutes. Forgive me. I'm going to have to edit this down a lot. So, comment, rate, subscribe, and don't forget to be awesome.